So where were you born, Mum?
Croft, we'll have to go there. I think it's 2 or 3 miles from Fraserburgh.
That's where were you actually born on the Croft or in?
No, in the Fraserburgh Hospital, but brought up a young childhood at the Croft.
Right.
2 there from the hospital.
Right. And how long did you stay there?
I would like to see it.
So this is where Mum was born. It's now been bought over by some millionaire and they've got a swimming pool and everything in there. The old well.
Until school time. That would have been till about 5.
So you went all your primary school years at that school?
Yes, and the secondary at the Crimond.
Crimond School.
Yes, all right up to 11 plus there. It was a good environment, a lovely upbringing, you know.
That you had in this area?
Oh, yes. Gosh, yes, very healthy and happy.
When you were at Kinglasser, Crofton, was Grandad just a crofter at that point?
He was a postman and this was his hobby because he really wanted to be a farmer.
Right.
And he had the capital, but just to stock it, not a rented farm, just to stock it, he had enough for the animals and everything. This was his ambition before he was wounded.
Right. So.
But when he was wounded in the arm and the leg, he couldn't work a plough as they had in those days, you know.
Right.
It was before tractors.
Right.
So he couldn't, so what he did, he took this mostly poultry in the 7-acre one, and a cow and so on. It was his hobby there, after post there.
So did his dad run Loch Farm?
Yeah, but his dad always had another job. He dug wells. He was very, very good at finding water. Well, he always knew where to find the water, so he was in demand.
What was his name? Can you remember his first name?
I think it was John.
John Robertson. A water diviner.
Yeah, he always was good at finding water.
Incredible.
This stick, you see, divining rod. You went along a certain way, and when a stick dipped down, water at a certain level, water was there. He was very good at it, and so he was in demand.
Goodness me. Well, in that area?
Because wells were the thing then.
Yeah, you had to have a well, didn't you?
You had to have a well.
So they're all buried there?
Yes, they're all there, yeah. His wife, his second wife, his son David. 1930 David to 1938. 81, David would have been 81.
So what did he die of?
A mastoid.
What's a mastoid?
Well, it was incurable then. Started as, I was telling somebody, it started off as glandular glands, swollen glands, and went into a mastoid. And that was incurable. I never hear of it nowadays. You never hear of anyone having a mastoid. It was a very, very supposed to be painful thing. But I never heard him cry or complain. You know, and yet it was supposed to be so very painful. And they hadn't the painkillers then they have now. So there was something special. There was something special about him anyway, it was really.
So your mum was Clara?
Yes.
Is that how you said it, Clara?
Clara.
Your mum was only 30 when she died?
That's right, yes.
Your mum had tuberculosis. Did she die in the house?
No, in the hospital. City Hospital.
Aberdeen?
Yes, City Hospital, Aberdeen.
Like 30 years old, so how old were you?
9, I think, 9 or 10.
Goodness me. Yeah, because you were born 1927, weren't you?
1926.
Susanna Downey, that's...
Second wife.
That's Irene's mum.
And Susan, how old was Susan then? I said she was
47.
47 when she died.
That's
yes.
young, eh?
So Irene was born when she was early 40s.
How old were you when your mum died?
8. Oh,
was
you were
8.
8.
Uh-huh.
That's what I said. I thought Irene would be 8, remember? To grieve.
I was 8.
Uh-huh.
It was my 8th birthday and I was at Lissy's.
Yes, you were staying there whilst the was going on.
What do you remember about that?
So she wouldn't
Well,
know.
I knew, she was really ill, and just like confined into our bed, and when I was going to be, she could hardly lift her head off the pillow.
Funny how there's these sort of patterns in families of, each one of us here all lost our parents, a parent when we were young.
Yeah, we all did.
It's quite,
And I remember, I didn't want to believe it. Look, Lizzie saying, oh, you can't, she died and everything. You knew she was ill. Well, she's died. I said, no, she's not. You can't. I just didn't want to believe it.
Oh, no.
And when I got back, I actually looked for her.
Yeah.
As though somebody would say that if it was true. You can't, but...
Yeah.
Hard to accept though.
Aye.
Traumatic time. I was wondering if you'd like a painting, Irene, from my early attempts.
You what?
I never look at them. A painting, a watercolour.
Oh.
I did when I was at the Kemney art class through the club.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah, that's a lovely one with the robin.
Oh!
It's so realistic.
Yes, it's not bad.
Looks like a real
I said
robin,
myself.
actually.
They lived there many years ago. They went from Lochcroft to there because there was more acreage. And Dad retired from the post.
So
He posted here a while, yes he did, for a time, and then it became too much for him, I think. It became too much.
Is that where he lived before he went to the lodge?
Yes.
And then he moved from there to the lodge? Right. And you're already by this time in college in Aberdeen?
Yeah, I was in college in Aberdeen in Kinninmouth.
This is where Dad did the poultry experiment. It went wrong because of the storm.
That's right.
Tell me what happened.
An overnight dreadful storm knocked his beautiful new hen buildings down, just 2 or 3 and a whole lot of 100 or so hens, and they're on the point of lay. On the point of lay. When they were bringing in lots of beautiful eggs,
Uh-huh.
and the whole lot were crashing down to the ground, and that was it.
Lost everything. Is that when you
was the
moved to?
finish of it.
You moved to Kilmarnock after that?
Oh yes, well there was no reason. You know what I mean?
No insurance.
No, they didn't insure in those days.
Remember we had the tin bath. What else did we have?
A washing machine for heating the water for the bath.
Alright. To school every day, wasn't it, up there? From Sunnybank School. Dennis Law also went to that school. Looks like a new roof, doesn't it?
We had new windows downstairs.
How many years were you here, Mum?
I couldn't count.
No?
Just couldn't count.